perhaps a second round of this year's NBA draft. Time will tell as Taylor Lipsy passes it to the wing, driving in with the left hand and getting clear room to the basket. Nobody cut off Jaden Henley, and if you don't cut him off, he'll dunk it down with authority, and we got a timeout on the floor. So 28-21 as you see the replay of that ferocious dunk. You're watching the PIT on the spot, Norfolk 27. Every April with James Blackburn and Shaman Williams, Matt Hatfield here as we give the coverage here of the 72nd annual PIT on WGNT TV across Hampton Roads and all over the globe on Prep Spin. Find it on the web, too, as you see the little crossover move, the little shake and bake, the lean-in three. Oh, and it goes down. There's a highlight reel. It becomes a job, essentially, and can he accept that type of role and use those skills that he has that are certainly noticeable out here?
No question about knowing your role and playing it.
Oh, beating the horn, a triple that's good for Jaden Henley on.
More money in certain aspects. So my thing is, don't allow the money to dictate your career, because a lot of times people pay you not to play.
Bruno with the left hand hook shot, it's no good. Offensive rebound, or that defensive rebound is going to be collected by Henley. On the move now for Sales Systems as we near the 6-minute mark of our opening period. In the lane against Camden, a couple of hesitation moves to fade away, and it's going to get the roll there to even the score.
He had a great year, and he was a roll guy.
Yes.
Council gets it to go. Can they beat the horn? They're going to try the step back shot. Oh, it's good for Jaden Henley of Grand Canyon to cap off a heck of a first half. So nice we have to watch it twice. How about make it 3 times here? Here's Henley, the step back over Moss, the long reach of the Cornhusker and his 6'10", 250-pound frame, and it takes us to the break with a 37-28 lead.
They're getting paid, but legally, he's going to be being paid professionally next year. He's active, big.
There's a spin move and a finish for Henley inside.
You take it, but don't force it.
Right.
13-2 run has tied the game up at 37 apiece.
Oh, nice.
There's an answer. Off-balance layup is good with the kiss.
And watching, just so you know what the rules are.
Shot fake, attack with the left hand, getting to the cup for 2. Gorgeous finish there for Jaden Henley. Half-court shot the Norfolk scope in the playoffs. So
Game we led the whole way.
No, it wasn't the whole way. It was a lot of back-and-forth action. Don't lie to the American audience out there and the overseas audience. It's the mid-post area now, Lipsy. Shot fake, steps to the side. Henley gets it back, and he's going to score it underneath for 2 as Henley's got that scoring mentality right now.
Big difference since O'Para got back on that court.
Drive it from the corner. It's going to be a kick out. Here's a 3-point shot. No good for Washington. Who's got the board? It's actually going to be in the hands of Henley. Head fake a couple times, and there's Akpar and Calderon trying to flick the shot. Next season from that Final Four national runner-up team. Tara Street Jr., Alex Caravan's career done for UConn as it's going right to the cup for 2. Count it, plus the harm for Grand Canyon's Jaden Henley. From the side there by Castro, the George Washington standout. And there's the leap and the tap through for 2 as Jaden Henley puts it in. A couple of misfires from deep as LeJay Jones gets the rebound. Is that part of the biggest advice is watch the strip again there for
Henley.
Henley with the
pressure on people. Oh, bad.
Henley, gets to the basket and has a chance for a couple freebies here.
Sales System was 7 for 16, 44%. Grounds Landscaping was 7 of 18 for 39%. Corey Camper Jr. leading scorer with 7 points in the game for Sales System, and off the bench 4 rounds. Landscaping was
playing professional hockey.
Yeah, I thought you might have said something about the tropics.
Toby Lawal, though, is just got people.
They can
get Renault going. They can cut into this deficit, trailing by 9. As we've seen, basketball's a game of runs, where he's got some versatility to his game as we're seeing him hit the outside shot here at this event.
Yeah, he's been able to show different parts of his game, and that's what this tournament is about. You know,
scouts want to see from him because he is such a dangerous outside weapon. To the right, between the legs move. Losing the handle, and it's going to be a foul. And that can be the cookie thief. He did it again. He nabbed cookies from the pantry.
And he took
watch
off.
Out for him. Head fake, gets Akpara off his feet, and that's foul number 5. On that possession, rebounded inside by Jalen Washington.
That's what Jalen does, is rebound the ball. Oh, wow.
The dump off inside, it's loose on the floor, picked up by Lawal, and he got hit on the side there by Josh Dix. George Washington, 6'11". We're underway from the 72nd annual PIT, and we've got a turnover out of the gates, picked up. Quick pass, Henley up ahead, and the flush from Castro to put them on the board first.
Safe to say a lottery pick at top 11 in the NBA, which is fine, but they're going to fill out rosters. They're going to be able to bring something to the table that when they're called upon they can do.
And he's one of those players where the energy can be contagious, too. Here's the right hand turn back, fall away for Washington. He gets it to go. The long lead forward.
Hold him out, and as Charles said earlier, now you're down to 6.
Folks, who led the Horizon League in assists as well as the Sun Belt.
Tough shot.
In those categories.
But you also want people to know that you're not a liability. And so you have to find that line. When you pushing the basketball in transition, then you, yes, he did. He did this on the catch and shoot, though, because it's been a little difficult for him to handle the basketball and create because of the defensive pressures.
An answer for Washington's not there. Three-point shot, it's dialed up and no good for Stevenson. Rebound comes to Sales Systems. Henley's going to push it up the court as they now have a 3-point lead.
And Henley's been playing great. He's been playing great this whole week.
Lipsy comes back to the bench, takes a seat. There's Michi Johnson behind the back maneuver, trying to shake free Kawasi Reeves. Double team comes with Boswell. Here's a deep three and maybe a little bit out of the range. That right hand follow-away shot along the baseline.
So that's 3 air balls we've now seen, guys, in the last 4 possessions between the two teams. You're starting to see legs become a factor.
Yes.
Tyson for 3, and we're knotted up. From Grand Canyon that raised his scoring each year of his collegiate career. Henley was at Minnesota as a freshman, DePaul as a sophomore, then went to UNLV before concluding it in his college career in the Mountain West to get first-team All-MWC honors at Grand Canyon. As Kaufman Wren works in the post, loses the rock. Going to be taken away by Tyson on the move. Here comes Sales Systems in the white uniform, and there's Tyson. Often offensive rebounds in his career. He had 817 rebounds total, so he definitely follows misses on the offensive end of the court. We'll see if Kaufman Wren will get a make or a miss here. Won't get a shot up. Instead, it's going to be poked away again. And Sales Systems with that takeaway. Washington up ahead to Tyson.
Ooh. They'd rather stay here and play while they're at home, more comfortable in front of family and friends. So it's definitely impacted the whole market.
No question.
As we see another steal, Sales Systems again creating a turnover.
And it's just a deep league, but Vandy's a team that's proven to be reckoned with.
Very prestigious school Vanderbilt is, a high academic type school. I never really thought that they were an SEC type school.
Agility.
And we see Carroll off the bounce there trying to get it back to
He just can't. Yeah, he just can't get around the wall.
Oh, I mean, and it's a turnover.
Okapar back on the floor, and he's got those fouls. But like I said, you got to play him. You can't save him for next week.
Yeah, Felix with those 5 fouls right now.
I'm going to believe in playing the game. When you love the game, you just go play the game, and if you can be compensated for it, then great. But players want to play.
Trying to pull this back to a 2-possession game.
Of course, if you're a wing player at the next level, you got to show that you can hit those outside shots. The who is it? Number 40.
Akpara, yeah.
Akpara has the 5 fouls, so he's got to play.
Caller uses the right hand. There was no foul call. Instead, they say it was knocked out of play by Henley. 2 more coming tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern and 8 o'clock Eastern, featuring Norfolk Sports Club against Portsmouth Partnership and Portsmouth Economic Development versus Mike Duman Incorporated. We'll tell you about some of those rosters and players as we move things along here on our. Get that one to fall. Rebound comes out to Townsend on the move now for Rounds Landscape. Doesn't get to finish at first. Also, the second follow doesn't go in Lawal.
There's so many different avenues to get there now, and now with all the exhibit 10s and the 2-ways, you know, a lot of these guys, like you said, Matt, they might not hear their name called on draft night.